Hey y'all. So about like a year and a half, or like maybe closer to like 2 years ago now, a bunch of videos, specifically one of my Shen Comics dubs, really blew up. Like, went viral, basically, I guess. What do you call, like, 100K plus views viral? I guess you'd call that viral. So a couple of videos went viral, and I went from having like 100 subs, some of which I knew personally or like through online means and stuff over the years and stuff. So like it it was like 100 subs, but like it was always like, like people who I knew and stuff. And I always made this channel as kind of like more of a throwaway because like when I made it in university, I just wanted to post like fun projects on here. I'm not, and I still don't consider myself a YouTuber at all. Like just because I post like some of my creative stuff on YouTube doesn't make me a YouTuber. Like I guess if I had to like define what I call myself is just like a general creative or creator or whatever. Like I don't want to call myself Tyler the Creator. It's not anything like that. But well, okay, like creator, entertainer. Because like I act, I do other things. Like it's not just being a voice actor. Like a lot of people I see in the voice acting community are just in the voice acting sphere, and that's really cool. Like it's great for them. It's just for me, it's always been like more than voice acting. Like I always loved voice acting, and I always want to be a part of voice acting in the community. But like my desires and what I want to achieve has always been like more than that, even if I wasn't honest with myself of like what I wanted. So speaking on that, like I was saying, out of nowhere, a bunch of videos that I had posted before they went viral, like they just went viral out of nowhere. So I went from 100 to 250 in like the blink of an eye. And I made an immediate video about that. And while I was uploading and recording the 250 sub thank you, I was already at like 500 subs or something like that. And then like now here we are, like over 1,000 people are here, and that's crazy to me. Like in the social media era that we're in, and like the age of like how do I describe this? So like in this age of the digital age, 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 followers or 1,000 likes or whatever, a lot of people don't really think that's big because they're so used to like people who have like umpteenth million subscribers, or like some people are like making their livings off of like at least 20K plus subscribers. I think that's why I saw a lot of people who are like looking to be like YouTubers and streamers and stuff like that, so they look for like 20 to 50,000 subscribers, and that's how they can make it like really like profitable. And so when I had those 1,000 subscribers, a couple things happened. So, and I still have you guys, and again, this is a thank you video, and I'm very appreciative that all of you are still here. Like I'm sure there were some bot accounts in there or whatever, but like I'm really appreciative that all of you are here, and all of you are like I mean hopefully watching this. It's just gonna be some audio with probably some anime pic on top of it. But so when I got that 1,000 subscribers, I kind of thought of the channel like a village, like a town or whatever. And so when it's your channel, like you basically like think of yourself as like the mayor. I don't want to say king or like ruler or whatever, because that sounds like bad. I don't want to take control over anyone. I don't want to be like a cult leader or anything. That sounds fucking stupid. But so I thought of like this imagery of a village. And so it went from me to like 100 something people, and then that doubled, and then more people kept coming in, and before I knew it, I was like on this like weird ass pedestal with 1,000 plus people looking at me. So that's like over 2,000 eyes. And not gonna lie, yeah, I felt a lot of pressure with that. I felt like a lot of like, damn, that's a big responsibility, you know? And so it's like, I guess what it comes down to is I was scared. So I was scared to, like, I guess take on that responsibility that, like, wow, a lot of people are watching me right now. So, like with a lot of people in the creative field, what they often say, like, what you see here the most often is a lot of people are afraid to fail. But that's kind of the opposite thing for me. It's like, oddly enough, I got into the entertainment field from, like, high school and university and everything that I've done up till now because of the rejection and stuff. Because I was kind of used to that, because you're used to hearing the no, but when you get those yeses, they hit hard, you know? And so it's like, I'm making this video because I've recently gone through some stuff, like positive stuff. It's not bad stuff. I'm not saying I'm in a bad place. Well, I mean, I could be in a better place, of course, and that's what I'm working toward, but I'm in a decent place right now, and it's interesting. So I was very scared of disappointing people, so like I wasn't uploading as much because I was like afraid and like of disappointing people, of ridicule and stuff. And so in the last couple of years, I got diagnosed as autistic. So this was when I was about probably like 25, 26, and this was before the viral moments happened. So I was diagnosed as autistic, and then all these like viral moments happened, and all these people are looking at me now, and so like I'm in a moment of discovering myself and learning a lot of what I had to learn, like as a kid and as an adult. But so I felt very much pressured, and I couldn't deal with like a lot of stuff with this channel, I guess. So like I was still like auditioning and stuff on voices.com and stuff, but it wasn't really like going anywhere. You know, like I've been taking classes. I've always take classes, always learning and stuff, but it's like being in my area, it's not the best for connections, especially when a lot of stuff is based in the States and I'm in Toronto. But you know, like we persevere and we just keep going, because like you can't do anything other than what you can do in the moment, you know? It's like you have to deal with things how you deal with it, and whether hindsight is a bitch or not, you kind of gotta just like deal with the reality of that fact. So like what I wanted to say is, I wanted to say I'm very sorry that I haven't been uploading as much, especially when there's 1,000 of you, and if I broke that expectation, I'm very sorry. But like I want to be uploading more now, because like I just want to like put more out there. Like I have a lot more to offer, and I don't want to be scared anymore. And like that's kind of like a big thing in my development. It's like I used to hate myself for being scared, because being scared made me do inaction, and being in action makes me go against my expectations, and being below my expectations makes me hate myself more. So I really hated myself for being scared and like not doing anything. And that's kind of like another part of it. So like people would always say like, oh, you're afraid to fail, afraid to fail. I'm like, no, I'm not afraid to fail, because I'm used to the rejection. I'm afraid of the ridicule that comes with it. I'm afraid of what people will say. I'm afraid that like I'll be made more of a pariah because I said too much. I'm afraid that I'll be seen as lesser, if that makes sense. Like especially with the diagnosis of being well, I mean, some people call it Asperger's, some people call it autism, because like when I was diagnosed, I was very much like on the cusp of almost there, like just enough to be there, but like almost in the normal section, I guess. But either way, it would be like a teetering point. So it's like, is that even what most people would have considered normal anyway? So like in a way, I'm happy that that it went the way it did, but at the same time, I'm learning a lot still, even to this day. And so it's a lot to deal with, but so moving forward and like trying to like get my life, my career forward and everything. So like fortunately, and you guys might have heard him if you've seen some of the other videos, my friend Curtis is going to be editing a lot of the videos, not this one obviously, but a lot of the videos going forward, and he's also going to be helping me out with voicing some characters and stuff with comic dubs that are coming out, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Like a big part of, especially with the workload, is like I have to like put all the stuff together. I have to find what would be popular. I have to find like what would work. I have to find something that would like work with me, and then I have to like cut it all together. And it's like, I know people who are like better at editing than me are like, oh well, you can do it so quick and like this. And it's just like with the programs and the hotkeys, like sometimes I just get like flustered and I get like confused with it all. Like I'm better with like art programs like Photoshop and MS Paint. Like those are the ones that I really learned growing up, and especially with like music programs. And that is the other thing that I wanted to segue into is I've been hiding a lot of my music that I create, whether it's stuff that I vocalize or stuff that I make like beat wise, and I've been hiding that because I was scared of combining the two worlds. Because a lot of the voice acting field and a lot of the voice acting like social media side is very positive. I'd say overall very positive, a very tight-knit community, and a very welcoming bunch overall is what I'd say is my been experience in the voice acting community over the last like decade or so. But so because I've been in the music world basically my entire life, like I've been learning instruments literally since I was 6 years old, and like I learned late in life that I have what a lot of people would call perfect pitch in my ears, and I didn't know about that in my life until I was in college or university or whatever you want to call it. But so I've been hiding that for a long time. And especially with like the autism side and like not wanting ridicule and stuff, like I was terrified of that, because the thing is the music world is a lot tougher. It's a lot more rugged. It's a lot more rough around the edges. People are meaner. People are in a way more honest. And like that's what I love about it. I love honesty. But like when people say they like don't like something, it's not criticism. It's just a lot of people just like hate on things just to hate it, especially in the music world. You see it a lot in the movie world and the TV world. But like that's what's been so nice about like being an independent creator in like the voice acting fields. Like people are so positive, but the music world is very, very rough, very judgmental. But at the same time, like when you got it, you got it. As I've had plenty of moments where I know I've got it, and so I feel like it's a disservice to not share it, and I'm going to be sharing it more. I'm going to be putting out my music on this channel from now on, and so like it's not related to my voice acting stuff. It's music. It's Rob Grady's music. That's how I describe it, even though the channel is called Rob Grady VO. But so it's like I don't want to hide anymore. I don't want to feel like I'm doing a disservice, and I don't want to feel like I'm not reaching my maximum potential anymore. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be uploading like more often. I'm going to be uploading whether it's a comic dub edited by Curtis or just like a talk piece like this. Maybe I'll do more Rob Random. I have a lot of stuff in the back burners that I've been working on for a long time. Some stuff that I can't even talk about right now in this video. But so please expect more. And again, if it wasn't clear at the beginning of this, like, oh my God, we're at 15 minutes. But if it wasn't clear to all the 1,000 of you, 1,000 plus, I guess, and everyone else in the future, like, thank you so much just for clicking on any of the videos. Thank you for putting out any effort to watch what I put out there. Like, thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for putting a like down. Thank you for sharing with your friends. I'd love for you guys to share my work with whoever you think would enjoy it. Because whether I'm entertaining one person or a million, like, that's what brings me joy. Like, I have dreams in my life and I have things that I want to achieve, but I find dreams are different from goals and daily actions. Like, a lot of people will say their dream is to make people smile and their dream is to make people, like, happy with what they create and put out into the world. But, like, I see that more as, like, a goal that I want to try and achieve, like, every day. You know what I mean? And, like, that's what I want to put out into the ether. That's what I want to manifest into the world. I want to put out this creative energy that could hopefully make people, well, not make people, but, like, that could hopefully help people brighten their day, think of things in a new light, want to help others, want to be a positive light. Like, I heard in this great show called Ranking of Kings, the shadow that brings light, and that's what I'd love to be. Like, because, like, a shadow that brings light isn't too loud, isn't too abundant, but it's always there, and it's always providing something good for people. And so it's like, that's what I want to be. I want to be a beacon. And so, like, I wouldn't call that a dream. I'd call that just like a goal that I'm working to achieve. And I hope that my videos have a positive outlook on you, the person / people who are watching. And I hope that through this, that, hell, best case scenario, I hope it inspires you to improve your life however you see fit, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. Like, I hope that I can help others want to be more, because I don't want anyone to feel stuck, because that's how I felt it for a long time, and I hate feeling stuck, and I hate feeling like there's no possibility that you can get out. And like, I'm saying hate, but, like, I also don't want to use the word hate. That, I guess that's just like a slip in my vocabulary. But so I've been talking for a long time, and I just really hope that all of y'all are thriving. I hope y'all are doing great. And thank you for being subscribed. Thank you for listening to this video. I'm sorry it was so long. But thank you all for being a part of this community I'm trying to bring forth. And I hope we can be a positive outlook on this world. I just want us all to be the best versions of ourselves and bring the best out of others, if that makes sense. So thank you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope you're happy. Bye now.